This is the perfect video for when you are down in the dumps about fashion. Everyone has that moment when fashion is the worst, right? We all have that moment where you're like, the hell am I doing? This industry is the worst. Why am I working so hard? Why am I at the school again? All I am is tired and broke and tired. Oh my God, my school sucks. My teachers all suck. Everything sucks. My projects suck because I'm not getting enough sleep. And because I'm not getting enough sleep, everything looks good when they're tired. This is the video to watch when fashion sucks. There's something about watching these kids explain their inspiration and how they made their garments and watching them like little robots just makes me so happy. Take a few minutes to smile and remember fashion is supposed to be fun. Remember when fashion was fun? Yeah, remember that, okay? Enjoy. So tell us about yourself, what you like about the Academy, what you've been learning, and about your design process and your garment.
Well, the Academy, I've always really wanted to make stuff and use a sewing machine, and I've always liked fashion. And so I decided to make my stuff off of Pegasus because I like stuff that can fly and that's very colorful. So I designed this. It's a moon, there's a Pegasus, and fireworks.
She bring the stitching closer to the camera? Because it looks really good. Nice.
Yeah.
Do you watch She-Ra?
No.
She flies around in a Pegasus. Although that's more my generation cartoon, sorry.
It's fine. When you have magical stuff, it kind of just lets your imagination like fly. So you can pick lots of stuff. Like you can add probably sparkles or wings, which I did for my dress.
Hi guys, I'm back here today. Playing cameraman. So, Ms. Western.
Yes.
Please give us the full name of your camps.
Okay.
And what they do. Who you are in this grand adventure, all the good things, please.
Okay, so Western Bonime, as she introduced me. The name of the camp is Marin Fashion Academy. I originally started off as Marin Fashion Camps, and then I realized that people's expectations of camps and their expectations of what we offer, which is like a real education in design and sewing, very different, and they're expectations in all ways. So we changed it this year to Marin Fashion Academy. And this is the first year we're doing 2 locations. So I'm here in Ross doing the advanced camp, which you see behind me. And we also have a camp going this week for 8 and 9-year-olds in Larkspur. So we're doing double time. And that's been working out really great, and that's been super fun.
Hi, my name is Mason, and I'm 10 years old. And my favorite part about fashion camp is everyone's inspiration. It's just so unique to themselves, and you just get to learn so much more about the people. My inspiration was birds, and I did swans, as you can see, peacocks, and hummingbirds. So that's where I got inspiration for this jacket and my dress that's soon to be seen.
You want to try it on? Is it made to fit you?
Yeah, it is. It's not done yet, though. It will be close to done.
Wow. That looks awesome.
Thank you.
My older students need to get their acts together to keep up with you guys.
We are trying to raise the bar, I guess you could say, on what kind of design opportunities there are for kids. Like, getting them to do fashion gets them to work with their hands, gets them to craft, and I'm super passionate about craft. I feel like it's a dying art that shouldn't be dying and we shouldn't be letting go of. There's just something about our humanity that's tied to working with our hands. So I love being able to give this to the kids. Me personally, I've always been kind of a drama queen. I really love things to be grand and amazing and blow your mind. So anything else just bores me to death. And I always start off with like huge dreams that are like this big, and then I kill myself and I make it happen somehow. So rather than doing what a lot of other sewing camps are doing, like Camp Galileo and stuff, where they sew aprons and handbags and pillows, and we have a theme every week, and all the stuff that we do is based around that theme. So you can see a lot of denim here. The theme of this camp is denim couture, because denim's just such an amazing fabric, and it's like, it's lowbrow, it's highbrow, it's all that good stuff. So
It can be anything, really.
It can be anything, yeah, nowadays.
My name is Lane, I'm 10 years old, and what I love about the Academy is that you really get to express yourself in everything that you design, and you really get to show your own style and what you like about designing.
So show us your garment.
Okay, so I was inspired by the Eiffel Tower, and a lot of things that I've seen in all the pictures that I looked up were roses. So I started embroidering a rose on the back.
Can you bring that closer to the camera?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's gonna look so cool when you're done.
Thanks.
Oh, wait. Let's get a little.
And I'm using lace as some 3/4 sleeves because I think it really looks like the structure and all the little details of it. And I think that this will really look like the Eiffel Tower. And I'm working on making it look a lot like the Eiffel Tower to make it look unique and a lot like my style of what I would like a jacket to look like.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is a great group of girls. Most of them are friends, and they've just really been raised to be open and curious and gung-ho, and they love this camp, and they just come in with great attitudes, and you just say, you know, like the first thing they wanted to do is they all wanted to make their own outfit, and I was like, because, you know, when you've got collars flipping and sleeves and everybody's patterns are different, it's just really, really stressful. So I was like, no, we're all going to work with the same sort of block. And the first thing that we did is we did a little strapless dress, but they have to make it completely different through their fabric choices and their details. And up on the wall are all of their inspiration boards. So, you know, one of them's flowers, one of them's the ocean. So they have to take those details and incorporate into their garments and make it totally unique, which I think we've achieved here, which is cool. And then we've moved on to a vest. We're going to do a capri pant tomorrow that we're going to like rip up and add paint to, and a bunch of other cool stuff. And that's going to go with the vest. And then I think we're going to do kind of a free-for-all DIY with some old denim pieces of theirs, and just see what comes out. And you know, we've got 2 solid looks, which is great.
So I'm Corinne, and I love sewing. My theme for my sewing camp thing is the ocean. I'm not quite done with my coat yet, but it has an embroidered fish and a green ribbon going along the belt, and it is blue like the ocean. My first garment was a dress that basically flowed, and I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. I really like the Academy because we have so much fun in there. It's just really, really interesting and fun and interesting.
I'm glad you're having a good time. You guys seem like you guys are having a really good time in there.
Yeah. This is my 4th summer. I started off 2013 in the summer, and I had 3 camps, and it was a far cry from this. We did a lot of sewing techniques, and you know, I was just kind of getting my feet wet. And then since that went so well, I decided to do 7 back-to-back camps the summer after that with 19 students in each one, and only 4 people, 3 helping me and myself, and that was crazy. We worked till like 10 o'clock at night.
I wasn't even there, and my head is hurting right now.
I know. And we didn't even have breaks then, because I was just like, duh, breaks. I'm still getting used to
Even
it.
our college students have breaks, Western. Dang.
I know, but I'm just like. So when
Wait, and then this was still 8 to 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 8,
Okay,
10,
just
11,
so we're all aware.
12,
Okay.
13, 14, all mixed together, different skill levels. Oh, yeah. And the very first camp we did was Japanese fans, so I decided to do pleats. And not only just pleated skirts, but like they had a choice between a fully pleated skirt and like a half box pleated. Yeah, just sometimes I just need to be taken out and shot. Or like
maybe next time you like run the curriculum by me, not to like fix it or anything, but just be like, hey, maybe that's a little crazy. Like, maybe you might drive yourself insane.
I'm like the balloon that needs like its ankles held, you know, like, hey, down to earth, rethink this just a little bit. Yeah. So I did that, and then I called my friend. I was losing my mind, and she was like, how about you do breaks and like some movies? And so we
like in real school?
Like in real school. So we started doing
You are killing me right now.
So I was like, oh my God, amazing idea.
You are destroying me.
And we did fashion shows for each one of those weeks. Yeah, it was pretty insane. I don't know what I was thinking.
Never let it be said that Western Bonime is not ambitious. Oh my God.
Exactly.
I'm crying back here, you guys, from laughing.
So I'm crying.
Oh, why do I keep wearing eyeliner to these interviews thinking that that's a good idea?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my God.
Well, I'll talk to you about makeup and you can talk to me about my expectations. Oh my gosh.
I think this mascara is waterproof.
I'm just so lucky that people didn't quit. I don't know how they didn't quit. I mean, I kept them till like 10 o'clock at night every night, cutting patterns desperately. I'm so thankful to them. So thankful.
I think when people are working for people who also do the work, they're willing to stick around.
Yeah.
They're not willing to stick around for someone who sits around and bosses other people around.
Do that.
Do this, do that. Yeah. But if they're all like down in the dirt with you, I think people are like, all right, we're going to get this done.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I really like learning. I really like learning how to sew. It's really fun because I have a sewing machine at home, and it's always fun if you're bored to just sew something. It's really fun to design your own clothes sometimes because it's like, I don't know, like sometimes if you can't find something that you like in a store, you can just go sew it at home. And then like I really like about Fashion Academy, I really like how you're doing it with your friends and you're making a bunch of different designs and there's different challenges that you kind of have to like go with.
Tell us about your coat.
Well, there's mostly designs on the back. There's like, I did a lot of embroidery. I did like a red stripe and a purple stripe because we ran out of orange string, so I didn't really know what to do, but then I just decided purple because it's a great color.
Mm-hmm.
And my theme was rainbow, so I did like a rainbow zebra on the back here.
Can you bring it a little closer to the camera? That's super cute. Oh, I like that a lot. That's cool.
Yeah, and that's all I really want to do.
Are you ready for the fashion show?
Yeah.
Rad. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so what we have here are their first projects that they did this week. We gave them a very basic denim block, strapless dress. So as you can see, using their inspiration, they all came up with very different takes on this. So here she's doing a layering thing. She dyed her white denim here and then put on all these different flowers.
Those are both amazing.
Here we've got kind of a more traditional Pegasus is her theme. She picked all these wonderful prints from Japan, so we're using this kind of batik fabric. She's doing Under the Sea, so she's done all these like silver and gray strips, and you move it and you can see the fish, which is really cool. She's doing peacocks, so she layered all these peacocks. I don't know if you can see here.
Nice.
All these there. Very pretty. She did all these beautiful ruffles, just amazing.
He was cheating on her.
Her theme is snakeskin, so as you can see, lots and lots of snakeskin.
They're all naked.
Nice.
And hers is rainbows.
What do you think of this
Nice.
It just looks nice. Oh, no need to say sorry. It's all good. So, wow, you're going fast. So I think we need maybe, what, like 2 more rows, and then you'll
Yeah,
be...
that's exactly what I was thinking.
Okay, all right. Is Mr. Oh my God, what is that behind us? And then Lane, we still have to do the sleeves on your jacket, your lace sleeves. So let's get that done too, okay? All right, so where's the rest of your coat? Bring that up here, please.
I knew you'd say that.
All right. And Lane, you too, if you want to bring your jacket.
My name is Zoe. I'm 10, and I really like all the counselors here. I've worked with all of them. All of them have helped me a lot, and they're really funny and make it really fun to work with them. And when I came up with this, I was really upset because I didn't know that we were gonna have to do embroidery on it, and then I didn't know where to put it. My theme was sky, so I came up with something raindrops, and I decided to put it on the sleeves. I don't really know where I got that idea, but I just decided to put it there. And then when I was making the jacket, I also decided that I'm gonna put it down here because I want to tie it back to the raindrops more.
220?
Well, yeah, we need to go do that, but
The
we need to
rain.
go outside for that. So I was just waiting for my sewing to finish.
I'm not ready.
You
I'm not
guys.
ready. I'm not ready.
We're gonna go 10 more minutes.
Where's the
and
ring?
We'll go outside and have some
I
more
don't
fun,
want
and then
to
we'll come back
go.
here and clean up. Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 9
Yeah,
years
so you
old.
get some
Actually, no,
more
10. I'm 10 years old.
You forgot how old you are?
Yep. We're all 10. It's 10 and above. All of us are older.
All of you are 10?
Yeah.
You guys are all different heights though. I can't keep track.
Yeah, I am 10. Just say you're a 10-year-old and all of us will agree. No, wait, stand up, David. Yes. Look, we're both 10.
You guys are not both 10. Stop it right now. You guys are not both 10. Show me birth certificates immediately.
Short, tall.
Yeah.
You guys are so much better at this than I was when I was 10.
Okay.
I know.
You guys so fast.
What year were you?
Hi. Can you show us what you've been working on?
Okay, I've been
That's-
working on this jacket.
Cool.
Oh, you might
Did you do that stitching?
Yeah,
That's really nice. It's like really symmetrical, like perfect little stitches.
thank you.
Did you do those patches too?
Yeah,
Can the camera get a close up of those patches?
Sometimes it's just like...
Ooh. Are you also 10 years old?
11.
So they're lying. There are more than one age in this group.
Yeah.
Those little punks are lying to me. Can you put it back on?
Only 11-year-old
She's the only 11-year-old.
compared to my channel.
You guys
Okay.
swear? Because, you know, you...
Wait,
said
Sophie,
something
raise your hand if you're 11.
All right. Strike a pose.
Look how beautiful that is.
Can you twirl around so we can see the back?
Let's get out of the way.
Nice. Thanks. Can you tell us a little bit about where you're taking the camps? Because we've established you're ambitious and that you're having a blast with these kids.
Yeah.
And I filmed a bunch of clips earlier of the kids making stuff, and I'm really impressed with how much they've gotten done and
Thank you.
where they're going with it. And I would love to see this become a lot bigger. Like, what are your plans?
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. And talk about learning. I mean, to put it to you this way, last week they did a dress and it took all week. Yesterday, I almost completely sewed a jacket. So like that's how fast they learn. It's just incredible.
A couple of those girls were sewing so fast. I was like, I did not sew like this when I was 10.
And they're not sewing with lines. We show them how to do the 5/8 just like in the factory, and they're just like, bzzz.
I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah, well, it's gonna be a lot easier to lay out or to lay it out flat on the table once you have all the string out. So that should be
Whoa.
my goal, is to turn that, start a business again and sell my own clothes and have them as my little sweatshop workers. No, just kidding. Because they're great. Yeah. Well, some of the things like one of the things that's really dear to my heart is I love, like I mentioned earlier, craft, and I love native crafts from other countries. So I would really like to have us start doing like some overseas trips where they get to actually like meet designers from other countries that are working with native women and actually learn how to authentically do things like that. I know a woman in Mexico City who's doing that, and she's incredible, and I wanted to bring her here this summer, but it was just kind of too much too soon. So I'd love to do that. I'd like to start offering things for grown-ups, because I kid you not, like there's this women's networking space in Mill Valley, and we did a teen camp there a few weeks ago, and all the adult women were coming in and saying, I want to take fashion camp. So, you know, we're thinking about doing some things like that, maybe some fun stuff like wine and design or something like that for grown-ups.
That sounds amazing. Wine and design? Yes!
It's like,
do you know how many of my friends are always asking me like if I know of any like sewing classes they could take on the weekend so they could like make their own, you know, XYZ thing, like yeah. So I'm excited about that idea, and would also like to maybe, you know, kind of toying with the idea of we'd like a year-round space so we can do workshops, so we can do stuff all year round, so we can, you know, really put people, you know, we can help teens who are super passionate, like maybe these guys in a few years, like if they want to start their own company, that kind of stuff. And I still haven't researched it much, but I'm also thinking a little bit about STEAM, because, you know, I mean, I feel like more and more these kids are just, you know, having like to cram and remember stuff and then regurgitate it, and that's not creative thinking. And creative thinking makes you be able to go like, oh my God, I'm stuck. Like, oh my God, how do I get out of it? Oh, I've got an idea, right? It's like you're a good problem solver when you can be creative. And so, and I'm passionate about beautiful products. I just am. I mean, that's one of the core things, and bringing people's ideas to life. I love that as well. So the more we can make it something where people just get to come and get like really juiced and really excited and just feel good, you know. Maybe it'll be like the next thing after the comic books for grown-ups, you know. It's like come and sew and rest your mind, and maybe
relax.
a little less alcohol involved, especially with the needles and whatnot.
Okay, well, we'll say, you know, 2 glasses per person. Per hour. No,
you can have wine as long as you're not using any puncturing tools today. No awls, no seam rippers.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the bottom line is I just see a lot of different opportunities. I mean, you know, it's a little more, I think I'm more interested in the creative end, but I know that there's a big movement with STEAM, you know, science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. And I think fashion is like, you know, scientific, technological, you use math, like all those things, you know, you got to figure out, like, am I 33 inches around, or, you know, 32 and then half of that. And so, yeah, stuff like that.
I'm confused.
So see how you went there instead of here? And because of that, the collar's not going to fit. So I need to draw a new line, and you need to sew that for me, okay? So just...
I'm Davis. I've been going here for about 3 years. So I've been through a lot of the different themes and different stuff like that. Like 1 year we had African themed, and so I've been through a lot of different ones.
So tell us about your coat.
Well, it got changed a lot as I was sewing with it. At first it started with, I was pretty much just going to have I was going to do like layering of different stripes on it, and then I decided that, at first I put it on and I didn't really like how it turned out, so I was looking for something more creative, and I decided to do the grommets and put like lace through and then tie a bow right here, but it always kind of gets scrunched up.
Cool, your coat turned out really cool.
Thanks. Pretty much what I like most is the trim. I think that's really cool and adds a nice touch.
We want to connect with the community more and more so that they support us, because that's really an important component of this is having them go, oh yeah, you know, we've got a space or something like that. Well, that's my dream. So
can you show me what you're working on? Can you try it on? Is it made to fit you? Nice. Looks like you're almost done.
I am done. I'm just making a necklace to go with it.
My name is Sophie Dayglow. I am 10 years old, and I really like this camp because we learned a lot about different stitching. We were doing sun dyeing on a lot of cool materials. The theme this year is denim, so as you can see, we've made like denim coats, and we do a lot of cool like art things. Like we made a mood board where we choose like a theme and then we find images online. So yeah.
Can you show us your coat?
So this is my coat. My theme was elephants and like Indian elephants with like designs painted on their face. So I embroidered little like squiggly lines and zigzags, and then on my sleeves I just embroidered stripes, and then on the back I did the same thing.
Nice.
The sleeves ended up being a little bit big, but I might take them in a little bit. So, and then we have really cool collars and buttons that we can button up.
What else? We have fashion show Friday. Super excited about that. We're setting up the catwalk. We're gonna do a denim catwalk. We're gonna do some dress forms in front. We're gonna use this big courtyard out here to spread out all their extra fabrics and make a big square quilt, and we're gonna hang that as the backdrop. And we've got wine and food in the bar. So we try to do like the full experience. This camp is mostly about sewing, but in our other camps we do all kinds of stuff. We do duct tape mannequins, we do jewelry, we do embroidery. It's like a full rounded thing. We do, you know, the fashion show, so they get the fashion part. We have a makeup artist coming on Friday. She's gonna do all of their makeup before the show.
Oh my
so
God.
yeah,
That
we
would be
make
so
it
awesome.
Yeah. So we try to make it as exciting as we can. Yeah.
Where can people find you in the world so that they can keep up with your shenanigans?
YouTube, Marin Fashion Academy channel. Instagram, Marin Fashion Academy. Facebook, Marin Fashion Camps. And www.marinfashionacademy.com.
And I will have all those links for you guys in the info box below. Look at Western smiling. I love her. She like makes my day every time I see her. It was awesome to like both teach on a Monday last semester. That I could just like hunt her down and be like, I need to see her. Where'd she go?
We need to bond.
All right. Thanks, Western.
Thank you. Ciao, guys.